Hello, I'm Robbie Fowler and you're watching Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to Redmen TV. After Liverpool got a third win on the bounce in their pre-season tour, winning 2-0 against Adelaide United. Goals coming from James Milner and Danny Ings getting off the mark as well. Sound. I think by comparison to the two games that preceded it, this was the game that felt most like what I promised pre-season was going to be like. Basically really dull and hard work to watch. In fairness, we probably had 5 minutes of excitement, 80 minutes of talking about Australian surfers fending off sharks, and then 5 minutes of excitement again at the end. So it was one of those typical pre-season games that we had flashes of really good stuff, but it didn't feel there. It didn't feel like a complete performance or whatever. Liverpool doing some good stuff up until the final third, and then basically as judging, if you judge solely on Mark Lawrenson's commentary of that game, you'd think Divock Origi was the worst centre forward ever to pull on a Liverpool shirt, which is definitely not the case. And if you think that, you really need to ask your dad about some of the players. Sean Dundee, for example. Go and find out about Sean Dundee, because he was the worst. He was so bad, he basically didn't even play. Anyway, but I digress. Look, there were definitely some flashes of good stuff, but, you know, it reminded me, it felt like a pre-season game, whereas I think a couple of the ones before have been quite good, quite consistently exciting. That one looked like Liverpool need to start finessing a little bit more. So, you know, like the solid fitness work has been done now. Now it's about really polishing it up and getting us ready for the start of the season. And that coat of polish is things like when a ball's played across the front of the penalty area, getting your toe on it, sticking these little things away. It's Jordan Ibe doing that wonderful little move, shifting his weight and sliding the ball into the bottom corner rather than a couple of inches wide of the post. There's absolutely nothing wrong with missing those chances, because let's be fair, if you're going to miss those chances, miss them on pre-season tours. Get yourself ready and slot them against Stoke. So it was fine. It was not the most attention grabbing, I guess, of games, as evidenced by the fact that we probably discussed everything from Terminator Genesis to why there aren't more Jackass movies. We don't know the answer to that question, quite simply. But yeah, I'm interested to know people's thoughts on who stood out. For me, again, first half in particular, Joe Gomez, very impressive, particularly that wonderful little Cruyff down the line. Is he playing himself into contention to be Liverpool's starting left back? Possibly. I thought Moreno was alright when he came on, despite the fact that a few of the lads in the room were happy to bash, including Steele, who deserves loads of abuse. So go and tweet him. You won't even know where it's coming from. For slagging me, I thought he was fine when he came on. I think Gutsy Lallana was doing some good stuff in the first half. James Milner probably been consistently our best player in pre-season so far, without being like having these mad spikes that we've seen from a couple of the players. I just think he's just been consistently at a very high sort of 8 level for us so far, which is fantastic, and bodes very well. Danny Ings, I mean, all the credit in the world for taking his goal. He gets the ball played through from Nathaniel Klein. He's basically playing an attacking midfield position for a right back. Boss gets in there, tries to go around the keeper. Looks like he's fucked it. Hasn't fucked it, slots it. Boss as well. I think we've seen enough of players getting into good positions and basically spunking the chances to think that he was probably going to do the same. But no, good on him. And again, nothing fully 100% to be determined from games like this, but you know, you want your centre forward scoring goals. I'm sure Divock Origi get off the mark the other week, or last week, and we've seen Danny Ings do it now. He's promised much in pre-season. He's delivered little in terms of return. That goal is going to do him the absolute world of good. Who stood out for you though? Do let us know in the comments below. Who was your man of the match? Who you're not impressed with? I don't mean let's go ape shit and start saying people are shit, but who needs to improve? All that in the comments below. If you want to watch more Redmen TV, more Liverpool analysis, taking you through from now all the way through to the season kickoff and beyond, go on to redmentv.com. We're going to be doing an RMTV question time show this week, answering your questions on everything from, you know, the likes of Origi and Ings and who's going to be more likely in contention for a starting spot. Doubtless there'll be more Benteke talk, because why not? And a whole host of other things, all questions posed by you on Twitter. Go over there, I'll annotate to it at the end of the video. You can click straight through. It's completely free for a month, and it's just £2 a month. If you want it, have it. If you don't, don't. It's as simple as that. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the pre-season. I'm away for a bit now, so you'll have Chris smiling at you and doubtless saying really inappropriate things on the channel, so look forward to that for a week and a half, and I'll see you all soon. Ta-ra. The centre forward is probably there's not a vast amount of business left to be done this summer.
No, I think that was a big thing, that trying to get everything done early, and I think that is the one big one outstanding. I think as Chris touched on, I think the left back will be one if, as expected, Enrique finally gets the message and goes.